Christine and I are going to it's the Greek festival here in Tucson. Once a year. Check it out. As far as it's gonna be our first time going to it too. Totally gonna ride the
Ferris wheel or that thing?
Not that thing for sure. I was watching them do that thing, and they like leave them upside down for like 30 seconds. My goodness. Nice shot. Wow, there's a lot of people going to this still. Oh, this Catalina is looking good. Turkish coffee?
Yes.
Yeah, same thing. Alright, thank you. How many of these you drink?
How's that?
So I was thinking of getting one of these. This is how you make it. You got 3 things that are vegan here. Oh, looks good. Catches on fire. There we go. Cafeteria style. Okay, sit right here.
We're waiting for an estate sale. Look at that beautiful day. Okay, we're waiting another 15 minutes. It should be starting. 68 degrees this morning, but it's gonna be 89 today.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Everybody gets a discount.
Okay, here's what I'm getting. That's what I came here for. There she is, she's writing up tickets. $16.
You gotta like be quick in here if you want to. Oh, there's only so many tears you can cry. Where's Christine? It's a pretty sweet bike. You didn't even notice it there, did you?
Actually, well, in the pictures I was looking at that big mirror.
Yeah. How much is that, you think?
The plant is fake though.
Okay, come here. Try to look at these. If nothing else, check out how people design their house and what they collect. And here's something in here you were looking for a while. But yeah, did you see it? Oh, pardon me. Grab that roll.
Thank you. Look at that.
Yeah, there you go. Ice cream scoop, solid state.
Oh, upcoming sales. Some cookie crumbs.
So much work goes into some things. I'm like, good grief.
I know. Like, I was thinking of making something like that, you know. I was gonna get the rope and cover something, but then I saw that and $16.
Else you get to see all kinds of, you know, how other people, what they collect, and show and tell, you know.
Yeah.
That was always my favorite subject in school.
Yeah. In fact, that's what YouTube kind of is,
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, sharing information. Get a snack.
I like it though. Look at that. That is a score. We're gonna have to go hiking. It's just so beautiful. This is like the perfect time of year too. Fall and spring here are perfect.
Oh my God,
You want a beverage too?
Dermatitis, allergies.
Oh, they don't know that you've got anything going on.
Yeah. Well.
Michael got contact dermatitis. Oh. Look at the little fingerling potatoes, the colored ones, the pink and purple. Those are my favorite. Those are so good. What does Michael want?
I was looking at pickles. I get a banana.
Okay.
You get anything?
Yeah, I'll get a banana too. Okay, so we just grabbed some blackberries and just rinsed them off, and bananas and water. Michael and I are getting ready to go out to the Tucson Cactus and Succulent Society 20th anniversary for their cactus rescue. Okay, so the Tucson Cactus and Succulent Society is having that event at the Pima Prickly Pear Park. Wow, that is a mouthful. Well, you know what? I will bring an extra battery.
So here we are at Pima Prickly Pear Park, and it's our first time here. They got some vendors. Yeah, here, let's get a program.
Have you seen the new pins?
Oh, the new ones.
The red barrel with the smile face.
Oh yeah, see, it's the same as the smiling barrel. This is the old collector item one there. With but I want a couple stickers for the truck. All right, we'll check it out. Thank you. Did you get a pen too? All right. Yeah, that's worth the price of admission right there. Oh, it's free. Tucson prices, so it goes till 2. Free plants. Flute music, food vendors. This is some pictures. I think they have the rescued plants. Yeah, I think those. You have some of those, right? Yeah. So they go to construction sites.
Have you guys signed up for the rescue program? Or?
We haven't yet.
Not yet.
You know, I'm just going to tell you, it is so much fun.
Yeah.
Even if you don't dig anything, if you just walk around and see some of the plants.
Oh, there you are, right there. So this is outdated. So they got 100,000. Let me see your shirt. 100,000 plants rescued. This was only back when there were 98,000 cactus. Yeah. So she gave one of the talks, and what you're saying, she's written up in what now?
In Cactus and Succulent Journal. By the way, people go to the various places to see the bloom of Queen of the Nights. You can come here for free. Right? So there's a whole bunch of
she was saying.
out in here. But she got one. It's got 4 or 5 flowers in the picture, and it has a sunset in the
Oh, nice.
It's an outrageous photograph. There is a version of the picture she took this summer.
Oh yeah, there we are. Oh wow, that's a nice one. That's a postcard.
And that was just here.
But these have quit blooming, right? So that's the thing with the.
They'll bloom sometimes more than once in a summer, but it's almost always in the summer.
Now where's the plant that's on the shirt? Is that one here? The smiling cactus?
It was a rescue plant. It had actually been tipped over naturally.
Oh yeah.
When they lifted it up, there was a smile face.
So there it is, the smiling.
So the original picture is in the Cactus guidebook, the Cacti of Arizona that we published.
Hey guys, I was just editing this vlog and I wanted to show you the book that he was talking about. It's their Field Guide to Cacti and Other Succulents of Arizona. So this is the book that has this. I mean, this whole book is awesome, which is why I'm showing you this. It has all of the cactus and it breaks it down and it actually tells you how to pronounce them and everything. And it shows them in bloom. It's a really good book, so I highly recommend it if you like cacti and succulents. So that picture that he's talking about that they put on the t-shirts is in the very back of the book here. I just wanted to show you it was an actual cactus with that smiley face and the blooms and everything. I just thought that was hilarious. And this book is by the Tucson Cactus and Succulent Society, but I just want to share that with you guys because it is a really good field guide and I just can't even imagine the amount of work went into photographing and catching these all in bloom, and I mean, they did a really good job on this, so super informative if you're into field guides.
And you can see where we've been.
Yeah.
We've been all over, all the way up to Winkleman, Arizona, up to Verada.
Oh, wait out to Buckeye too. Even.
Yeah, we did all of Verada.
Aren't those craft beer places?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this park, when we took it over in 2011, had the 8 saguaros that we call saguaro hinge.
Yeah.
And one
Over there.
and one choya.
Oh wow. Really?
Every other cactus.
And you could stand here and you could see the other side of the park. There was
Oh wow.
Oh, really?
So
Wow. So there is a ton of work here.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
Every plant in here we've planted.
Wow, that is incredible. I mean, you just take for granted that this is natural out here, but wow, look at that.
Nothing here. Absolutely nothing. There were a few trees and some Boy Scouts that put a path through here. But
All that since 2011.
yeah.
Wow. That
So
is
we're
really
out here-
incredible.
We're out here every Thursday morning, and anybody's welcome to come out and play in the dirt.
But yeah, I didn't know that all this is them planting. I mean, can you imagine the
Didn't
work
know
that
that.
goes into that? This is the largest cactus and succulent society in the world, right here in Tucson, Arizona. Scavenger hunt. You want to play the scavenger hunt?
Scavenger hunt.
Yeah. Oh, a prize? Oh my goodness. Look at that, a bird. Oh, probably a good place to look at birds out here at the Prickly Park too. We got our t-shirt already. Oh, there's the high-vis one. I gotta tell you, hats off to the Cactus and Succulent Society for planting all this. I mean, we're at the main entrance. You know, the other thing that I can really appreciate is that how natural it looks. Like if you were to drive out in the desert anywhere here in Arizona, this looks exactly, I mean, they've really done an exceptionally well job of making it look like it's just naturally grown. So in October here, it's like 86 degrees. I don't know the temperature in Celsius. It's the old man of Mexico, and they call them old man because they're kind of fuzzy on the top there. So this looks like a recent transplant. You can see the buttressing they've got to help support it until it takes root. Any questions you have about cactus or succulents, or probably some other plants here too at the Succulent Society, they could probably help you. They're really knowledgeable. These are the cholla. These are, I guess some people don't like them, but I personally find them one of my favorites.
Hey, so glad to hear somebody say that.
Yeah, you like them too? Yeah, these get the bad rap because these, I think they call them jumping, but they do it seems like they jump on you, but that's, oh, here's a scavenger hunt. You get a free bird.
Oh, you gotta get the stamp.
Get the stamp. See this bite mark too. See how it's got a little half moon shape? That probably means like a javelina, or maybe a pack rat was in there. So these have both. It has these long spines, and then the glockets. And that one's really been nibbled. Wow, yeah, I can only imagine what it took. So in the cactus, have these different shapes, more bulbous or less. There's a good example of more bulbous, and you can tell it goes in. So Christine said that's an indicator of when there was a dearth of water. So they were a little bit more dehydrated. Yeah, these cholla, I have had them stick in my shoe. Even my work boots, I've had them stick in there.
I'm so used to wearing my
slippers
I
out
totally
here.
forgot.
That's taking a chance.
And you're walking along, and all of a sudden, bam! You
Oh,
yeah.
that's a good idea to have those.
Oh, God, see, there's another cactus, as if on cue. Yeah, these things. Look at those. Ooh.
Yeah. You with your foot?
Oh, look at that! Thank you.
Still.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, now it's stuck. It's just stuck on her.
Stuck to me. Hey, you're not from here. You just got initiated.
All right,
Part of
thank
the
you.
year. These guys. They're not so. These guys are bad. The dead.
Oh, you're gonna touch it with your
No,
hand?
it's dead. It's not as sticky.
Oh wow, yeah.
But they have like a barb.
Hey, we're now fully Tucson initiated. We got stabbed by a cactus.
I was born here.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is our first time to the park, even.
Me
so-
too.
Is it? Okay.
Oh God. Okay, that's the shirt I'm getting. Well, nice meeting you.
What's your name?
Jana.
Jana. She was just telling us some other places to check out here in Tucson. We would definitely make it back there. So they've planted the dead cholla cactus too. That creates a habitat for, you can see some, what are these, doves over here? And rodents. It's all kind of like a symbiosis, everything working together out here. And the saguaros have this relationship. I don't know if it's beneficial so much to the plant, but the birds, you'll often see holes in the saguaros, I say saguaros, where the birds will make a nest inside of the cactus. and it creates like a thermal insulation, the water of the cactus. When the saguaro dies, it leaves this like husk, and they're really collectible. Like, I forget what they're called, maybe Christine knows, but they're where the nest calloused inside of the cactus, and it created this little home, like birdhouse. It's moving. I scared it. I think its nest is right there. There's a whole rabbit nest. Javelina. See, okay, this is one of my favorite desert animals. Kind of hard to see with the reflection there. They're not a pig, but people have talked about being bitten by them, and you can see what they're talking about. These gnarly tusks. Look at that. Wow. So these are the species of animal that eats the prickly pear. Oh, javelina, I got a deal.
The Desert Museum?
Yeah, the Desert Museum. Yeah. I'll show you the prickly pear.
You recognize some of these folks?
My favorite, javelina. Yeah.
They're pretty excellent, huh?
I love them.
You know they're distantly related to the hippopotamus?
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that why they're so angry?
Yeah, there you go. That's one. That and everybody wants to bother their babies all the time.
Oh, yeah.
They've got those big tusks on there actually for digging up the tubers and the roots of the cactus and things.
Yeah.
And then the males will actually smack their jaws together and make a really loud clacking noise as defense.
Oh, I thought that was just them eating
Nope.
all the time.
They'll kind of use it to try to scare off predators.
And so people walking their dogs is sometimes what causes the javelinas to freak out.
Right.
I guess
Javelina do not like dogs. They consider them as much a threat as a coyote. If they have babies and they smell a dog, they can get a little defensive. I would not say aggressive, because really none of the wildlife here is aggressive. It's all defensive. But if your dog's off leash and it runs up to a javelina, it is in danger, because javelina will defend themselves with those tusks.
See these holes in this tree? This is a good example. I was just telling you about the birds making nests inside of them. So I think this is a perfect example of where people's passion for anything, I mean, it's really reflected here. This collective group of people with like-minded interests, and this dedication and hard work. I mean, it just becomes something really amazing. Okay, there it is, 7-headed barrel cactus.
That one too. That one's a nice one too.
All
That one
right.
might even have more on.
I like that one.
She just wrapped her foot for just a minute ago. I said, I need a look.
Good idea. Bye. Oh, I like this one. Look at how golden that is.
Yeah, that's spectacular. I'll have to get a shot of that.
Oh, here's jojoba, which is that creates oil. It's really supposed to be really good for your skin too. Jojoba. I don't know if it's fragrant or not, but you'd never know by looking at some of these plants how they're beneficial. Pima County. Yes, venomous creatures, including but not limited to bees. Okay, so earlier I was telling you about the saguaros, where the cactus wren usually make their nests, and there are calluses over inside the plant. So after it dies, this stays behind, because it's like a scar. So you can see where this is a good example right here, where the bird went in there and made a nest. So we get a lot to see out here yet. Oh, this is probably like, I'd say, at least 5 acres, this whole place combined. Saguaro Hinge. Wonder if they lined it up with isn't that something? That would be something if they did it with the celestial body. Oh, you can go inside of it too. It's Sabino Canyon. There's a crested saguaro you can walk directly up to, or pretty close to, and get your selfie with it for Instagram. So go inside this Saguaro Hinge. And the battery's dying. She's on the scavenger hunt. Oh, there we go. Here's the Queen's Garden. Yeah, they look like dead sticks, but this is the one that they had in front. That was the, there's a giant tuber under each, the battery's dying here, but, so there's like a root. You have to know what you're looking for when you're in the desert to find these, but. Yeah.
Look at all those loving the shade under there, all the aloe.
Mexican fence posts are one of my favorites. Final one on the scavenger hunt. It looks like a mushroom, so we got all of our stamps.
Yep.
Okay. Now we'll definitely come back and get some pictures of those Tucson mountains with the sunset. Charge the battery up. We'll be back. Yeah, so Christine was just saying about how you can't, you know, it takes sometimes somebody else's perspective to see what you've got. So if you ever, you know, people, what were you talking about specifically?
If you become a little complacent about where you live or something, just stop and look at the place you live through the eyes of someone else who wishes they could be there.
Yeah, right.
You know,
right.
And you can kind of forget the beauty that's around you.
You take for granted.
Area. Yeah, you take it for granted. Exactly.
Oh, there's saguaros blooming right there. Yeah, that's late in the season for the. So we're at Sabino Canyon this morning. You can see there's quite a popular one here in Tucson, popular trail, and we opted to not take the shuttles. But you can take a shuttle all the way up here, and they have multiple stops. You can get out and look at the ducks. I'm trying to see the duck today. And Christine's gonna get some cactus shots.
Yeah. Well, so we made a plan that we wanted to come out every single weekend.
Yeah.
It's like perfect during fall here. And we want to go out every weekend someplace else in the area around Tucson and go film and vlog and photograph and start putting together videos about the area, because it's so cool. I mean, the desert there's so many hidden gems around here.
Yep. Christine and I were just talking about rattlesnakes, but they're saying the mountain lions have been here. What are you more worried about? Neither, really. Situational awareness. Here, oh, here's the first part of the canyon. So as you can see down here, I get a little bit of lens flare, but this, right up this canyon, there's a creek. Just had to make a little pit stop. We're, I don't know, about a mile up the trail here. And there's some of these outhouses. But it's a relief to find that they're flush and they have running water. We found this path come down to the creek, this little trickling waterfall. I think we're only like, well, a half hour maybe into our walk. We're in the shade of the mountain here, in the canyon, and it is like 20 degrees cooler.
Yeah, nice.
Very nice. And I think in October, the reason, this is really a popular hiking place already, but during this time of year on, it gets more popular because more snowbirds and students are in town.
Okay, I just had to show you guys this. Actually, if I come right up here, look at that whole hillside of saguaros. That is so pretty here today. I don't know what it is about it, but I just love this so much up in here. Alright, let's go up a little higher. Michael's looking for a duck. He thought it might be in here.
No duck today.
No duck yet. Look. We got all those saguaros up there. Very nice. Not too busy today. I mean, well, it is Sunday, and I guess it is pretty busy than it, you know, compared to a weekday.
Definitely, like I would say, we first got here in that first mile or so, there was like 10 times as many people.
Yeah.
Can't tell if that's a pollywog right there or not. Anyways, if it is, it's going to be a big frog. So I was telling Christine, the first time I came up here, I walked up here, and I think that's where the buses or shuttles turn around, right up there, and it's about another half mile or so. And you hike up in there, and I think it goes, there's a trail that goes across. So yeah, next time we might just take the shuttle and you know, try that hike, because there's a pool back up in there. So you can see there's still water here in October. Oh, is that the duck? No, I didn't get lucky. All right, missed the duck, but that's where we're turning around. We'll show you this pool down here where all the swimming goes on. Last time I came up here, it was, I think, you know, like summertime maybe, or school wasn't in session and it was warmer. But this swimming pool down here, swimming area that a lot of people come to, it had like 30 people in it. This time it's only got about a dozen or so, it looks like, but yeah, it's a place to check out. It's got its own like jacuzzi, natural waterfall coming out of it. Some cool rock formations there that have been scrubbed. So right behind this tree here, let's see if I can get it. So water shoots out. It creates that natural, the way the rocks have formed, created a natural little swimming area. Doesn't look like the waterfall's coming up though. So we came from down up in there. Just get another overall shot of the canyon. And the acoustics in here are really incredible. The people down there, you can see they're down there a ways and can hear what they're saying. Christine's already talking about lunch here. Well, we haven't eaten anything really. We just had a snack before we came up, so. Oh, there's a lizard.
Yeah.
So we came up, I don't know, what would you say? We got here at like 8. Yeah. And it's around 10 now, so it's a couple hour hike, and we were talking, you know, stopping and taking pictures.
Yeah.
But if you wanted, or if you know, if you don't have the ability to hike really or walk, this is a really easy walk, hike slash, and like I say, the shuttles come up here. So this is and you don't even have to get out of the shuttles. I mean, to get some of these, you drive up here and you can see the shuttle goes right on these roads, and you can get the view. I think the shuttles we saw this morning are $10 for adults. I don't know what the children's rates are, but I would, yeah, next time we come up here, take the shuttle, because I'm taking Christine. I want to take her up to those pools. The other thing about, I think what people were doing when I tried to get up to those pools before, is people would use the shuttle to go up to the base of that hike, because that hike's another several miles up into the canyon, and it's more rigorous. It's not paved like this. So what they were doing is taking the shuttles up, unloading there, and then hiking up to the pools, and then coming back down and taking the shuttle back down. That saves a ton of walking. These are a lot different than when they first came up here. They were like open air trolleys that people would ride in. Now you're air conditioned. Nice.
Some of the bridges down here.
Yeah.
Where you just look across, like both sides, no matter what direction you're looking, across these little bridges, and it's just like this awesome shot.
Yeah, especially today with the blue sky, kind of cloudless. It really makes a nice contrast with this desert scenery. So we're coming up on a bridge right now, one of them that Christine was telling you about. That's nice granite work, or stone work too. This little beach too. Calm and quiet, trickling water. I think today was a perfect day for a hike, temperature-wise too. I mean, it's before noon yet still. A tiny microscopic, look at that thing.
Is it a frog?
That's a frog.
Oh,
it's
wow.
Like, good it.
I can't believe it can be on the hot pavement.
Yeah, I think it's trying to get out of there. Here, I better chase it over there. Get out. Go on. Calaveras frog, jump. There you go. Keep going. There, at least it's in the shade. It knows where it's going now. The duck will eat it. All right, it's about 11 o'clock, and hiked way back up in that canyon there. Now we'll come back. I think that was about perfect timing for this morning.
We're gonna go out to East Saguaro National Park. I've got my toe socks this time. I got a little blister on my toe yesterday, so hopefully that'll prevent it getting any worse today. It is pretty minor though. Okay, we're gonna see how they work. I kind of feel like I'm wearing some kind of wetsuit booty, but we're gonna give them a shot. These are in Gingy. Let's see how they work. Okay, Michael and I are at Saguaro National Park East. We're in the visitor center right now.
So it shows some of the animals. So this part goes quite a bit to the east here. We're only going to do the suburban driving tour though.
For this time.
Yeah.
Because it's late in the day already.
Here's the driving part that we do. And then this is the park that goes way back in there, like 6,000 feet high. So we're talking like, you know, we're miles away from the end of the park. Cactus Forest Loop Drive. Because this is the, I mean, you look out here, it looks like a forest of cactus.
So, not the last time we were out here, but the time before it was snowing, or it had snowed, and we got up early that morning. It was all clear. I'll insert some clips here so you can see the difference. But all the mountains, like these are the Catalinas out here. Santa Catalina Mountains. Those were so pretty when it was all snowy. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you guys really quick before we head up here. We're going to the national park. It is beautiful out, I'm loving it. Look at the mountains, all the way around Tucson of the snow.
Yeah, full 360.
Good morning guys. We are in Saguaro National Park East, and Michael had this idea that he was driving by these snow-capped saguaros, and he wants to lick one. He wants to lick the snow off the top of it, so I said, okay, if you do that, I'm gonna film you. So he's out looking for one right now. Did you find a good one?
Can't reach up those.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Oh well.
You can eat it anyway, but
Maybe a smaller one.
ooh, I love it. Beautiful clear day. Gorgeous. I love the snow-capped mountains. Rincon Mountains, and then Catalinas.
Here, there's a thorn.
Did you feel any? I see him poking out. That is absurd.
It's ridiculous.
See, they're poking out.
Taste it.
I'm not licking that thing.
Isn't it? Okay. Hear that? Coyotes. Boy, they're having a fit. Some sort of coyote party over there. Yeah, they're chasing the elk down. What do you think?
Love it.
Love it. Yeah,
This
nice.
is a nice area up here too. So you can just drive through here, nice leisurely pace, look for horny toads, look for wildlife. Michael's looking for javelinas.
I got it in neutral, so I just kind of keep. It's a 5-mile-an-hour speed limit.
Rocks. Look at all the teddy bear cholla. There's Michael. Yeah, so there's the parking down there. It's not, I mean, it's not even hardly a hike. It's a little walk, you know. You walk up here, check out the different rocks. Yeah, you can go out there further. I don't know how far it goes over that side. Do you know? Have you been over that way?
Not at all, no.
I haven't. A lot of people like to ride their bike on this road, so they don't want you stopping, you know, and you can't just like stop anywhere and go off the side of the road and go explore. You have to stay on the trails or the road, but there's lots of trails all along here that we could have stopped at. We didn't have time this evening, but sometime we will take you guys on some more trails. People do a lot of photography out here. They're doing a family shot over there right now.
You can't see or hear them. Gnats. I did get one in my eye.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it trying to lick your eye?
I think it was.
Trying to get the moisture. The sun is getting ready to set. It's a golden hour.
Yeah,
And
look at that.
yeah, it's nice when the breeze picks up though, it blows the gnats out.
Yeah, so sunset's at 6, it's 5:42.
So Michael and I have decided that we've been homebodies for too much. Like we kind of got in a rut, not going out and
Not going
experiencing
out.
enough.
Yeah, we need to go out way more. Let's try every day.
Every day go do something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
at
we got
first-
that annual pass to get into every park.
Yeah.
So
we were thinking of starting to do like a regular vlog, like every single weekend was our original plan to start go somewhere, whether it's an event or on a new hike, or just go experience a new area or go explore some new place that we haven't been before. And we're going to do that every single weekend is the goal.
That's right.
So, and we're going to be vlogging it too.
I think this weekend we got the Patagonia Fest.
Yeah, so we're going to make as many new experiences as we can every weekend, every week. I mean, today is Monday, but yeah, we'll be filming again next weekend too. We're gonna go to Patagonia, and there's an event going on down there, so I'll take you guys down there and vlog that.
Also, if you come to this Saguaro National Park and do take this loop, you can see how people don't be in a hurry on this drive, because it's more, well, the speed limit here is like 5 miles an hour anyways, but you can see people just kind of cruise. Well, it's just like a scenic drive, and you don't want to be in a hurry because, well, you're in it. It's kind of like the road to Hana in Maui.
Yeah.
Cruise it.
The journey there is half the destination or something like that.
That is
It's part of the destination.
That is part of the destination, absolutely.